Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's Skull Royal back at with another video. Hit today, I'm gonna be talking about the Extreme Battle Royale that's be coming out in about, I would say, 5 hours or 6 hours when this video will be uploaded. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well as leaving a like and a comment down below your thoughts. Did this video help you or not? So yeah, first things first though, right? And besides me about to talk about the extreme units, the first thing you guys gotta do, right, regardless of the fact, even if you don't have the best EX characters, go to the equipment metal shop, go to equipment selection, go all the way around, I think the middle, I believe, yeah, these five from Show Yourself Monster, I think we got this. Now it's your turn. Darn androids. Darn. That's funny. And see you. These 5 equipment, you definitely need these 5 equipment for your extreme characters because, for example, Show Yourself Monster, it gives base strike defense and blast defense up to 25% for slot 1, base strike blast and base strike and blast attack 25% slot 2, and then up to 12% for slot 3, and that is for extreme red, right? Then this one's for, I believe, extreme yellow. I think we got this. Now it's your turn for extreme purple. Darn androids is for extreme green, and then see you is for extreme blues. So now you definitely need this because this will make your extreme characters even more powerful than they already are. So yeah, that's one of the first things you guys gotta do. At least if you guys get this equipment, at least an S. I mean, you should get this at least a Z in my opinion, but even for those who don't want to grind equipment as much, if you get this equipment at least an S, you'll be just fine. So now let's go back to the extreme. This is a video that I'll be publishing this week with that Raditz universe team. But anyway, now let's talk about the extremes. I think the best team is gonna be, or one of the best teams easily, is gonna be this Frieza Force team, right? Involving this Frieza right here, the Zenkai Frieza, Zenkai Ginyu, and as well as the free-to-play Robbery right over here. And here's the thing about this Extreme Battle Royale is it's gonna be like LBR, like friendly LBR. So all the units that will be participating in the extreme event will be 14-star and a soul boosted max, right? Obviously you have to soul boost it, everything max yourself so you can get the proper equipment, because even though they'll be soul boosted through the event, you won't able to use the actual equipment so until you actually soul boost your units yourself. And also, if let's say you have your character Zenkai Awaken, it won't go all the way up to Zenkai 7. It will only go up to the Zenkai that your character already has, as well as let's say you have the character Zenkai 7 but you don't have all their soul boosts unlocked and everything like that. That's how it's gonna be. So so keep in mind, if you're gonna bring Zenkai characters, make sure they're fully soul boosted, and if you're going to bring any extreme characters anyway, make sure you fully soul boost them, that way you can use your equipment for them. Now, like I stated, the Frieza Force team with Robbery, the Zenkai Frieza, and the Zenkai Ginyu, that's going to be one of the best teams to run in that Extreme Battle Royale. Another team that's going to be really good is the Heraclan team with obviously the Extreme Gokua. I haven't leveled them up yet, but I will be really soon. The Beto, the Zangia right here, which you probably won't bring her, but I mean she's there just to be there. And then this Bujin, because Bujin right here, when he pops the main ability right here, he inflicts all enemies with no switching for 10 timer counts, and he also inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade minus 100% restoration, as well as 60% blast damage inflicted, as well as 60% chance to inflict paralysis. So it's good. It's really good. So Heraclan is a sleeper in my opinion. Another sleeper, right, is pretty much you can run the 3 best extreme team. So you run Yajirobe as your leader. Where is he? You run Yajirobe. Oh, they're lined up together. So you run Yajirobe, and then you run the Shirin, and you run Gokua, and your bench lineup will actually be consistent of if I could find where's he at? The Android 14 and the Majin Buu, because both of them, since it's gonna be LBR, they'll be having 50% blue or purple strike attack and defense, which is really good. And then I think Majin Buu, he does the same thing, if I'm correct. Double defense, I should say, for Majin Buu. So really good stuff. And then all you need is another blue buffer for your so like, I don't know, like you could run Quarryman, for example, because he busts blues, if I'm correct. No, he doesn't. Who's a blue buffer? I guess Frost, right? You can run Frost. Yeah, right here. You can run Frost. And Frost is actually not bad for your buffer, for your bench buffer. A double offense. So, pretty good stuff right there. And another thing too is you can run minions. Hey, a pool. I mean, he's still really good for an extreme. I mean, hey, supports and everything like that. And like I said, everybody's gonna be 14-star anyway. So you run a pool, you can run Ramon, and Ramon he can still do decent damage against in this extreme battle royale. So you run Ramon, you know, and he's gonna do a bunch of damage, blast damage. You know, Robbery, that's your tank endurance option. You can even run this guy right here. Kyoku Man. He's actually really good defensively as well, right here, as you see here. This is kind of good. This is kind of good right here. This unique right here, as you see, kind of good right there. And then when he covers, he not bad as well. And then let me show you the 14-star stats right here for an extreme unit. 164 for double defense. That's solid for an extreme unit. So, and another thing too is this guy right here is Quarryman. He just deals a ton of blue damage because right here, special move damage, and then he pops the main, he draws another blue card, and then you're just gonna do a bunch of blue damage with this guy. So yeah, minions isn't a bad team to run as well. I think another sleeper option is gonna be androids, because actually you can run the the Red Extreme 17. Where is he at? He's an older unit. If I could find dude, yeah. So let me just display Maximus Stats. So right here, like, you get him fully Zenkai. If you have him fully Zenkai, this right here when he enters the battle, that's a lot. That's a lot. And you could run maybe a solid android team with this guy. You could run where's he at? I could find him. I think I left him down here. I'm looking for a Super 17. Oh, I think he's more up here then. There he is. We're in Super 17, because Super 17 he draws so this is a solid main ability for when he came out, 30th anniversary. So this is solid right here. He draws when he enters the battlefield, he draws a blast art card. So, and restores ki, 40% damage inflicted. Like this right here, and it's not bad at all. So you can run like a pseudo android team with using you could do like a solid red purple setup with the red 17, super 17, and you could run Robbery as your leader. So good stuff right there. What's another team? You can't really run Super Warriors, because Super Warriors is not kind of it's kind of I mean, you can run Gaki, because this Beerus right here, he is Zenkai. Let me show you guys right here. He's not horrible, you know, as a Zenkai option. It's just that for your Gaki options, you have Whis, you have this Rose right here. Or if you want to run Whis Beerus, I mean, if you want to run like a Leer slot from Gokua, Jiren, or Yajirobe. I mean, if you run Yajirobe, you're gonna get a bunch of greens, because he holds a green, as you see here, and also Whis, he's another character that holds green right there. So right here. So I mean, you could run like a turbo green setup. I mean, if you guys want to have more fun with it, but that's another. I mean, team, but I mean, I wouldn't recommend it if I was y'all. And I think the final team I'll talk about is the same team with Raditz if you got him Zenkai, Vegeta if you got him Zenkai, and the Nappa, which should be around somewhere down here. Yep. And then the Nappa if you got him Zenkai. So me personally, I'm gonna probably do their Zenkais in about 20 minutes just to do them, because I think that's another team that is really crazy for this event, because they all have Zenkais. So let's go to display Maximus Stats. That strike attack right here is kind of good, and even that blast defense is kind of good. really good for it. Even like a normal Zenkai, if a character could get 186 blast defense, that's really good. But for an EX Zenkai, 266, you know, that's really good right there. And then he does a ton of strike damage. Then we go all the way to Vegeta. Let's display Maximus Stats. 257. That's solid for an extreme Zenkai, and the defenses as well. That's solid for an extreme Zenkai. So good stuff right there. And then we go to Raditz, and obviously he's gonna deal a bunch of blast damage to Vegeta. And then same thing with Raditz. Like Raditz is gonna deal like decent amount of blast damage. Like obviously I believe Raditz was the first Zenkai EX character, so this stats compared to like the other two, I mean, definitely Raditz is the worst between them three. But I mean, when you have a character like Nappa, when you have a character like Vegeta that's gonna carry the weight for this event, this Raditz is not gonna do. He's not gonna do. He's not gonna be too shabby for this event. So yeah, and all you gotta do is just, because you could probably power them up by having you could have this guy right here, put him in the bench, because he buffs let me show you guys, yellow and blue strike attack and blast defense. So it's just more strike attack. I mean, even though these two are ranges, but I mean, it's just more damage. You can also run if I could find where's he at? Where's the 17? Yeah, you could probably run this guy if you want. He gives 50% to strike attack and strike and defense. If you really want to run him. What's another thing? I believe there's one more that I'm like forgetting. I don't think it's blue, right? Yeah, nah. I don't think it's blue. It's a red unit or a green unit that I'm just not remembering. I think that this Goten's is yellow and green, right? Yeah, it's yellow and green. So yeah, I mean, you could also run like a pseudo future team. I mean, if you want to, because you can run kind of run this guy if you want. You can run this guy. You can run you do like a green red setup with this guy, with this Mai, because her buffs is right here. She gets buffed for running a future or a girls, and then she gets more buffs when you have a Trunks as your battle member. So you kind of run with this guy with the Trunks, the green Trunks. You can run the red Mai, and then if you have this this Gohan Zenkai as well, he's pretty much a defensive monster for this event, because he reduced damage received by 40%, even though he gets a +2 sub count, which is it is what it is. But he also gains card draw speed. It's kind of similar to the Super Saiyan 2 Trunks. It's kind of similar to God Vegeta Zenkai, where you could just tap blast him and he gets these effect right here. Right here, he also when he enters the battle, 30 key, 45% damage inflicted. So he's not bad at all for this event. You can run a green red setup with them, and then your bench, you could either you can run the Cell, which is a good bench for that team right here. 35 no, not 35, 32% to strike and blast defense. So that's solid. You could even run Yajirobe as your leader or Goku as your leader. and you could provide the whatchamacallit, you could provide the green cards with them. So there's just a ton of options. Oh, a sleeper option, I forget. Last one. This Krillin right here. Because if you Zenkai him, the amount of death buffs that he gets, and you could just run this Zenkai Krillin. You could run this Namek Goku, the Super Saiyan Goku right here. You run this guy, which, I mean, you kind of wish he deals a little bit more damage. You kind of wish that he was either melee or blast type, so that way his stats could be a little bit more better. But I mean, for what he is, I mean, he's not too shabby. And the last unit you could either put one of the later slot units like Goku, Jiren, or Yajirobe. And other than that, hopefully I help you guys out. Oh, Hit is the other one, I believe. That's the double. No, he's red. I can't remember which one is it. But yeah, I think I cover everything. I mean, like I said, if I think Frieza Force is gonna be the best team besides the Saiyans team, and besides the minions slash the minions team. So I think those three teams is gonna be the best. But you have other sleeper options like I stated, the Zenkai EX17. You still have the Mai if you run her with a Trunks. So it all depends. Just have fun with the event. Just do the event, because those event gives crystals, if I remember correctly. It also gives all the resources. I don't know how they're gonna do it now, but that battle royale event always you definitely gotta do it. Even if you lose a couple of times, as long as you do it, I mean, they're gonna give out rewards for it. So yeah, let me know down in the comments if this video helped you guys or not. Just let me know. Like and subscribe if you're new, and other than that, I'm out. Peace.